My name's Jonah Maddox. I'm originally from the Vista Oceanside, California area. Joined the Army in 2006. Spent the last 3 years serving my country, and been over in Afghanistan currently for the last 7.5 months now. Afghanistan, it's an interesting place. The culture shock between here and there is night and day. Very third world country. Its biggest cities are like Mexico's poorest cities. It's the best way I can describe it. So it's very traditional, very humbling, and we're truly blessed to be from America with the things we got. I joined the Army in 2006 because I kind of wanted to travel a little bit, experience something new, even gain a skill. So I became a medic, take care of my soldiers, and it's been a positive experience for me. Don't regret it at all. I knew we were at a time of war when I joined the Army, and honestly Afghanistan was kind of on the back burner. Didn't hear too much about it. You know, Iraq was the big thing. It was the big place to go. I expected to be in Iraq shortly after I joined, but the Army had its way of working me around and ended up in Afghanistan about 2.5 years after I joined up. So it's been a treat. Been a treat. Day in the life of a medic. There really is no day. There really is no night. I'm on call whenever. If my soldiers need me in the middle of the night because they're not feeling good or whatever the case may be, I'm up. But usually wake up pretty early, hit the gym, or go straight on mission. Breakfast, not really. Spend a few hours out in the local villages talking with people, making sure they don't want to kill us, and then come back. If I didn't get my gym time in, I get my gym time in. Have dinner. Dinner is pretty much one of the only ones that's guaranteed to me. And try and get on email, talk to my wife, who I love and miss very much when I'm over there. Since I've been in Afghanistan, I've seen some pretty interesting things. We had a guy come onto the fob, 16-year-old, who had been shot in his lateral thigh, kind of high, went diagonal through his knee, blew out his knee with a 7.62 round. And only 16 years old, came onto my table, was pretty much dead. Me and the other medic, we put our training to use, and with God's help, the boy was revived. We got him to a surgeon in good time, and he ended up losing his leg, but he's still alive today, and I guarantee that's a story he'll never forget. So there are soldiers over there doing good things for the people. Don't forget that. That same boy, his father, was the village leader right outside the gates of our fob, and out of gratitude and appreciation for saving his son, he gave us a goat. It's just amazing that a goat could mean everything to someone, and they'll give it to you in gratitude for what you've done. They'll, if they owe you something, they'll give you the shirt off their back. They'll do anything for you. As a soldier in the Army today, my feelings towards this war are, let me express first that it is not the opinion of the Army, it is not the opinion of the government. I'm not speaking for either of them, I'm speaking as me, Jonah Maddox, a civilian right now. The war is hard. It's hard on our soldiers. I know guys that are doing 3, 4, 5 tours, and it's hard on their bodies, it's hard on their minds. Our country right now is coming up to a hard point, and I think this war needs to stop. We have so many things to worry about right now within our border that we need to slow down in our affairs overseas and kind of take care of the home front, because we've got people hurting here. We've got Americans hurting here. In my 7 months over there so far, I haven't seen much. Had the one kid who got shot in the leg, and then one of our soldiers shot himself in the arm while cleaning his weapon. Not the brightest guy, but I've spent my tour so far in a pretty safe zone through answered prayers and whatnot. I haven't really had to deal with much. Some of my buddies up north, to where I'm going when I go back to Afghanistan on Sunday, they've been dealing with a lot more. So my second half of the tour, I'll definitely get my fair share of action. Not that I want it. There's no need for getting into fights and shooting people. I don't find the need for that. But it's what I signed up to do. I got to take care of my guys and make sure they come home to their families. So that's what I'm going to do. Hadn't seen my boy in 7 months. When I left, he had just started crawling. Since I've been gone, he started walking, he started talking. He really became his own man. So I was really nervous to see him. My wife, God bless her, she's amazing. I'm really nervous to see her too. They've been so supportive though. They've been there every step of the way for me. And the last week and a half with them has been, it's been a miracle. Family is important. I know people say that all the time, and I used to say it all the time, but until you're outside of your comfort zone, until you're in Afghanistan hiking mountains, or you're in Mexico in some back alley and you think you're going to die, or whatever the case may be, family is important. Relationship with my fellow soldiers is one like you'll never experience. Clark can contest to this. He was in the Marine Corps. When you have to train with someone, you have to work with someone, you sleep with them, you eat with them for months, even years at a time, you have a bond that will never be broken. I started my fitness career in high school. It was I was training for a goal. I was playing football, I was playing baseball, I was on the surf team. So I was training my muscles and my body for those specific sports. And I realized nutrition, it makes the world of difference. I started changing the way my eating habits, saw my body do things I never could have imagined. I actually had a six-pack for a while. It was pretty insane. I had to send pictures home to my wife. But then I started thinking, fitness might be something I could get into. I love doing it. I like helping people get fit. So enrolled in ISSA to become a personal trainer, and the sky's the limit. One last thing on Afghanistan, or Iraq, or Korea, or Germany, or wherever we have soldiers. Whether you support the war or not, that's your decision. You might not like what we're doing over there. I might not like what we're doing over there. But you need to support your troops. When you see a Marine walking down the street, or you see an airman or a soldier, say, hey, thanks for what you're doing. We really appreciate it. Because when we're over there, hearing things like that makes our day. It makes us know that our people, our countrymen, aren't forgetting us. So don't punish us for the decisions of others. Support your troops. Buy them a drink, buy them a meal. Just show your appreciation. Put a flag outside your house. It's that easy. But don't forget about us. We're not forgetting about you.